We are asking Jesus to teach us how to pray. And as we watch Jesus pray, we learn from him and learn how we can follow his example and pray similar prayers. Today, prayers along the way. Now, many of us know what it is to grab a cup of coffee on the go, and we keep on the go. Here's a story about a man on the go. There was a man who was driving his vehicle, and one of those real old vehicles with bench seats in the front, if you can even picture such a thing. And the man was sitting driving behind the steering wheel, and his wife was sitting next to him. Now, as they were driving along, the wife said to him, "Do you remember those days? Do you remember those days when we used to sit so close together? And I would sit and you would have your arm around me, and as we were driving along, you would say change gears, and you would put in the foot on the clutch, and I would change the gears on the gear stick on the steering wheel, and we would drive along together, so close together, and I'd have my hand on your arm, and we'd have our heads against each other. We were so close." And as she finishes those memories, he says, "Oh, those were good days." And then they fall into silence. And they look at the gap between the two of them. And she's leaning against the other door, and he's at this side behind the steering wheel. And as they look at the gap between them, his knuckles on the steering wheel get white. And he says with a terrified look on his face, "I haven't moved." And God hasn't moved. And as we're on the go, we're on the way, we're moving from one thing to another, God is still close to us. It is we who have moved or become aware that we don't feel close to Jesus. And so the invitation for us is to continue to pray wherever we are. Pray without ceasing. Pray in every activity, and ask for God's wisdom and guidance and insight. How would you do this part of today? How would you be in this relationship? What would you say here? So, conversational relationship with God on the go. Now, blessed interruptions happen all the time. How do we cope with them? How can God speak to us in those moments? So, as you on the go today, as you grab your stuff and hit the road, may you continue to be in prayer with Jesus, for he's on the go with you. God bless you.